fucking daughters or my sisters. Listen, I wouldn't be happy, mate. And look, I'm out to get revenge.
Exactly, I know.
And I don't care how I get it. I'll be getting revenge. And it's the same with anyone who's got a sister or a fucking...
said, though. Do you know when you know what it is?
Yeah.
You know what Stig had said?
Yeah.
And
look, I already knew he couldn't take the banter when we were all in a group chat having a fucking buzz. It was fucking 4 grown lads having a bit of fucking banter. Stig left our WhatsApp group because, listen, I'm going to tell you straight, I was winding up on the day, having a laugh and a joke, and I said to him, he looked like Garth, and he hit the roof.
He left the group?
Yeah.
Do you know what, well, me, I'll just come, and you know I'll just come out anything, like I do. And, like, if he can't hack the situation, right? But
I said he looked like God, and he got his fucking ran off with his tail between his legs. Listen, we were all having a buzz. I'm a wind-up cunt at the best of times. I love winding up. You know, I have a laugh, I have a joke in real life, and I was winding up in a group chat. Look, if you can't take the banter in the group chat with the boys, you shouldn't be around it. I've had it for years. Fucking hell, people have done it for years. Shuffling's the worst at it for winding up and having a buzz and calling you things. You know what? If you can't take it, don't give it out. And I said it to Stig one day. I said, fucking hell, you don't half look like Garth there, messing around, and he hit the roof. He was crying. That's the reason. It's simple as that.
Can any of you in the chat, right? Remember that day Lindsay was putting pictures up of people and just stuck one up a Stig? Stig lost the plot over that.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
I'll stick mine on 7 days a week. Like, what, God? You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, people, look, it is what it is. Look, how can I put it? Look, I've known him. He was someone who
we're there. Yeah. Truthfully, right? So this morning, after he was trying to say this thing about his daughter, I was got me a family court. He's at no fucking family court.
No, is he fuck?
Lying bastard. And he knows that. And he's on about driving. He hasn't even got his license. He could have gotten it back a long time ago. He'd rather stick it up his nose. He's on about shuttling in the limo head or something. Listen, if I want to do what I want when I've got my kids, right, and when I used to sell it, because I was on the phone when I sold it, we're there, I'm incriminating myself, right? But unfortunately, I don't do that now. To Stig, you ain't going to do nothing against me. You ain't going to grasp me up and out, you little blue gyro bastard. Well,
at the end of the day, Shuff, people have seen you on here doing what you do, but at the end of the day, you're back in work now. You're up at 6 o'clock in the morning going to work, and that's why the reason why you're not on YouTube, because you're back in work. People don't know that. People just think, it's shuffling. You're back in work, and what? What's it got to do with anyone else? Whether you have a fucking line and a few fucking drinks through the week when you've had your kids and your kids have gone home, or you're not in work, but you're back in work. So what people don't realise is you're a normal lad. Yeah, you say some crazy shit, but let me tell you, I don't class you as a fucking wronging or anything and think that you're a seedy cunt. At the end of the day, what I look at is, I've got a daughter who I certainly wouldn't put a fucking picture of my daughter in a fucking group chat with all the lads and say, look, my daughter told me to send you this. If my daughter said anything like that, I'd fucking give her a clip round the back of the head and tell her to fucking get it in. You know what I mean?
But she did say that, and people couldn't verify that. And it wasn't like, he made it sound like we went and got a picture from somewhere. No, Terry, whatever you want to call yourself.
Eddie, nah, he's not me uncle, mate. Come on, he said he was me uncle. I felt a bit of a cunt trying to, like, make a cunt out of him. And Dan B, I hope you're good, brother. Long time no see, mate. Hope you're good. And I just didn't want to make him feel like a fool, so I just run with it. I've never ever said online he was me uncle. I just went with it.
Well.
Do you know what I mean?
No one will ever find that.
People who know me on YouTube or who I've spoke to for a long time knew from day one he weren't my relation. I used to eat away at certain people, i.e. Dogman, loyal as fuck, met him, been over to him, fucking brilliant fella. He knew from day one, and it used to torment Dogman that much, where Dogman used to say to me, I'm going to have to come out and say that he's not your uncle. He's saying things that are going to get you a bad name. And I used to say to Dogman, do what you need to do. You do it. Dogman said he was going to do it because I didn't want him to look a fool. And he did. And he used to do Emma's head in at times, and she'd say, Emma said it as well because it used to do her head in, and it used to do Dogman head in. So it is what it is.
And he was just pissed off. He said, don't trust shuffling because he clipped stuff. Yeah, no, I can remember the collages I'd done. Listen.
Fucking hell. Shuffling used to clip me falling asleep on the couch and put 12 pictures together and send them in a WhatsApp group. And what? That was between us. It weren't on YouTube. We were having a buzz. We were having a laugh.
Even if I fell out any of them out, I would never, ever in a million years do it. I'm not like that.
Big old Davo witness. Glad you've noticed it as well, Davo.
Sorry, Davo. I just seen you. I forgot to reply earlier and I got carried away. I did say him. He's a good lad as well. I've spoken to him.
Yeah, he is. There's a lot of good people out here in the chat who are here just for a laugh. I'm not here for all this seedy shit, but you know what? The reason half of this hasn't come out is because we didn't want it to end like this. We didn't want to do all this. But at the end of the day, people drive
what
into
did
this.
Paddy say to you on the phone when you rung? Because I wrote in the chat this morning, right? I'm not going to get you to say exactly, but I asked you this morning. You'd rung him off his number.
What he said he was going to do to me fucking me 18-year-old daughter. Listen, the man's a sicko. The man's a wrong and cunt. And I'm not being funny or not. And listen, that Paddy wants to start. Listen, it's 2023, Paddy. Fuck your Jippo rules, mate. It won't be a fair fight. I'm telling you that now. Push me and push me. Do a live outside Stiggs and I'll show you. I'll show you what day it is. I'll roll up on you and I'll fucking end you. Trust me.
I know he said this morning, I'm not trying to wind the situation up, but he said this morning I'd meet him anyway. But it's when they're trying to shout my address out, listen, Stig, just because you knew my address, because I knew your address because I sent you some drugs because you couldn't afford any. So I sent you some free ones last year. And what? You know what I mean? Fucking scuffy cunt. Buy your bash.
Paddy fucking rolls on. Norris Green this, Norris Green that. They're not even from Norris Green. Fucking hell, don't get it twisted. Don't try and scare me with the thing of Norris Green.
Listen, Tracy, we know they're in a phone call, and I can guarantee Stig allowed some money off him. I sent Stig money. I was the one who sorted Stig's fucking dog's funeral out. I can go and prove it now. Through my bank, I sorted all that cremation out. I rung the vet. I rung the fucking cremation place. Me, Dogman, and they put 40 quid in from their side. That they didn't even pay. And I remember Eddie. You know what it is, Eddie? I remember when he fucking used to argue with Eddie.
Look, let's have it right. Let's have it right. The little bit of backwards and forwards and the fallout between Banter and myself was down to Stig not being able to take the banter off Banter. I'd never had a problem with Banter. I started going at Banter because Stig was getting that wound up and aerated over it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Where I didn't give a fuck.
I used to call him a gay homo and the odd time, but I used to speak to Babs on fucking Insta, which well knew I didn't hide that. KNS. I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. Yeah, whether I like them or I don't, them cars are genuine. Them cars are in a circle that he's very, 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 very close to. That he did have his hands on, mate. Very close to. Them cars, the Golf R's, the Evo, the M5s, the Superbikes, them cars are in a very, very close circle that he can, if he had a license, jump in and drive on a regular. So even though I am having a rant about him today, mate, yeah, them cars are truthfully in a very close circle that he can get his hands on, that he can actually get behind the wheel of, if he had his license. So he can actually get them cars. He can actually go out in them cars if he had his license, mate. So they are genuine.
So I'm not a cunt, mate, and I won't try and badmouth him in that way. But yeah, he can get his hands on them cars and he can use them.
I wouldn't lie about
he's done a BMX.
It is. I wouldn't even lie about. You know what it is? I would never lie about him, right? Till he's trying to insinuate stuff. Unfortunately, Shuffling will just come on and just explain everything. I'm not bothered.
And to be honest, I could put a picture up of the M5 that he was actually in, like the start of the summer, where, listen, mate, raw, it's fucking raw, 700 knot brake, he can get his hands on that car, he can actually use that car on a regular basis if he wants to do the M5. So, but he hasn't got his license. He hasn't got his license.
Tunes.
He can get his hands. He can get in them. He can get in them cars, and he can use them cars. So it is what it is. House of Pain's in the house. Well, the House of Pain, your co-host, is a fucking bacon, mate.
Aye. Patrick's a little weirdo. He was sitting there. Oh, wait there. What was he saying? He went from me shagging a 15-year-old. She gave birth at 16 or 14. I think he lost count. And that was the same with fucking trying to say Paul Allen being sending wanking videos to fucking Lion King. Lion King, what he meant, Stig meant, is Lion King had sent a video of himself getting a nosh off some blonde bird, and then Stig, for some reason, sent it to me. And I says, why the fuck you send me that? And then he deleted it. Listen, if I want to see anyone get nosh, I'll go and get nosh myself. You know what I mean? Fucking weirdos. I'm just reading that way. Yeah, she did like. But
yeah, listen, she used to say that to me from day one.
It is. Do you know what it is? How much trust anyone's got in me? I've fucking sat and sput hand on fucking Emma for ages. They'll tell you. And I'm trustworthy as fuck, eh? You know, it's like.
Don't get me wrong, though. Don't get me wrong. Shuffling has wound fucking Emma up a few times where she's got a bit wound up with him. But you know what? That's the humour of Shuff. And the next day when we've sat and laughed about it, the cunt has had us in stitches at times. And he knows how to fucking get under your skin when he wants to and wind you up. You know, look, he's funny at it when he wants to. But listen, he's never done wrong to me. He's never treated me any different. You know, he's had pictures of me, he's had fucking screenshots of me, and that weren't him screenshotting me for a backup purpose. That was him just having a buzz in a WhatsApp group, and he used to put them in every couple of weeks to say, look at this, look at this.
Listen, I'll tell everyone about it as we... Oh, wait there, go house fair. No, lads, relax. Oh, jump on.